Hello, hello. We are live. Happy Tuesday, I believe it is. Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or is it Monday? It's Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Today we're going to be continuing with the PocketBase and SvelteKit app. And I believe we left off yesterday with me struggling after being beat up by the PocketBase migration to progressively enhance this edit button for JavaScript users. Cookify Media, every stream so far. The streak continues. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so I left off with wanting to click this button here and be provided with the ability to have the same functionality as I have when I disable JavaScript here. Where it opens up the input and allows me to edit it like that without the page reload, of course. So let's begin. Actually, first, let me do something real quick here. Okay. All right, I should be situated here now. Let me make sure I have all my windows in order. So after thinking about this today, I have determined that what I need to do is actually use some of Svelte's reactivity to make this happen. So it's on the project page. Where was I? It is the edit button here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of all of this, I think all I need to do is actually just set up a handle method here. So I can just const toggle edit potentially. Then what that's going to do is that's going to, let's first set let's show edit equal to form dot show edit, and then this is going to set show edit equal to true, but I think I need to pass it an ID. So let's see here. Edit ID is what we're looking for. So let's say let edit ID equals form edit ID. And then I should be able to pass this here and then do something like this. Actually, it would be, yeah. Oh, I don't know though, because this is gonna, So if form.showEdit, I want it to set this to, let me look at something real quick here. I know there's something that I can't do. Let me just make sure I'm not going to do that. Don't do this. It will run before the previous line. Hey Jose, how's it going? Yeah, I'm using cookies for the auth. Using PocketBase. It's a PV auth cookie. It gets set and read in the hooks on every request. Okay, so let me think here. So basically what I'm trying to do right now is I have this functionality works fine when I'm using JavaScript and without it. So basically when I click on any of these comments and go to edit, it opens up a nice window. Obviously the page is refreshing, not ideal if we have JavaScript, but it does work without it. So right now I'm working on getting that to progressively enhance while still supporting JavaScript. So if anybody out there knows, let me know. Okay, so right now to show the input, it's checking to see if show edit exists. Data.showEdit. Data.edit ID is equal to the comment ID. So I guess I could set and then I will check these to make sure. And then this toggle here will set that, and then I can say potentially show edit equals I guess I can do this here. And then here in my button, and I'll pass it the comment.id. On submit, whoops. On submit. See how this looks, how this works. Let me just refresh the page, clear all these params. Okay, so it's still submitting. That's because Hmm. Oh, whoops. I'm doing this here. I need to change this. There we go. Obviously, I need this to go away. But this is working. Without the page actually refreshing, I'm able to dynamically change which input I'm editing at any given time, and nice. Okay. Now what I also need to do is, let's see here. So this drop down is going to be hidden if yeah, I'm just going to hide it whenever it goes into edit for this specific comment. Yeah. So I could just say hidden equals, right? Okay. So if show edit is true, which I believe is what I'm setting here. Yeah. So if show edit is true for this, I want to hide this. But I guess I don't want to hide it forever. I guess I would just hide it. I don't want to hide it forever, because then if I want to click on this again and change my mind and instead I want to delete, for example, if show edit is still true, then this would then reopen this. Let me see here. I guess I could just hide it. I just don't know if it'll stay hidden though. I guess I could just do on click hide. I could do on click of this, of the actual button itself. I could do a hide. Let me think here. So I have, when this is clicked, I want to hide, I want the drop down to go away. But I wonder if, and then I guess I can change the ellipsis button. Actually, I should probably, I need to pass it the comment ID as well. Right? Let me think here. So now when I click on this, it's going to do hide drop down to false, which means this should show. But I only want it to show the one that I'm actually clicking on. But then if I click on another one, so when I click this, I want this to go away. But then if I click this, I guess it will take care of that. The CSS piece should take care of that. I think I can just use like an object here, probably. Actually, I want this to be hidden. I'm trying to think about how to do this. hidden is going to be true because I want this to hide this. So by default, it's also true, or by default, it's going to be false. I feel like I'm overcomplicating this a bit, but I don't know. So we can say drop down dot what's he yelling at me for now? What do I have? I think it's his A tags. Oh wait, that's not what I want at all. Where is that? There we go. But why is that? That's hidden now whenever that's there. Oh, it's the drop down content itself. It's supposed to be hidden here. Not the entirety of that menu. Boom. Okay. So I need to so that's what I was worried about. So now when I click this again, trying to think here. I wonder if this try deselect when click edit. What do you mean, like just here? I guess I can make that ellipsis. Where's that ellipsis at? I guess I want this to always set it to I want this to always set it to true. So when I click this, when I click edit, I want it to hide it. So I want it to be false. And then when I click on the ellipsis though, I want it to be, I want it to show it. Wait, I want it to be hidden. So I want it to be true. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not hidden, it's just not focused. And then you think the CSS would take care of it that way? That'd be my life easier than what I just did. Either way, it seems to be working at the moment. With progressive enhancement, we can edit the comments. Everything is actually live in the database as well, so it's not just uh-oh. So I'm getting an error, that's why, okay. I'm getting a validation error. Message is required. Oh, I think am I not passing the comment in with the form submission? No. So for creating a comment, locals.user.id is being set to the user. Oh, wait. So I'm passing. What was I doing yesterday? So this, I need a user in a project to create a comment. I'm then passing this comment object through the comment object schema, which means where's the content? So the content for the comment is coming from request.form data here. So basically I'm merging these two objects. Wait, I don't need this. So I'm only running comment schema.parse on this. So I don't actually need to have these here. But am I not getting what I think I'm getting back for my form? Invalid type string received undefined. Oh, for path ID. I don't know why I don't read error messages. That's a... So why am I needing the ID to create a comment? I don't need the ID. The ID gets generated by the database. This is more of an update comment schema. I think I can just say dot optional on that, and I think this might. Yep, so that worked. Let me go ahead and clear out all these comments real quick, and then we'll kind of start from scratch. See if everything's working as expected. Okay. Nice. And then okay. Everything's working. Now I guess we can get to actually deleting the comments now. Should be fairly easy to implement. And I'm going to delete the ID. And then if it's successful, I'll just return success is true for now. And then catch the error. If error instance of client response error, which is what comes back from PocketBase, I know the format that that's going to be in, so we can say throw error status and error.data.message. And then we'll also console log the error for our own record here while we're developing. So now when I do this, oh, I might want to actually implement the form on this page. So for delete, I'm just going to grab this here. Change this to delete, and then change the method or the action to delete comments. And then I'll also do the same thing for I won't do the, I'll do the toggle drop down though, I believe. Actually, I don't think I even need to do that. I can just do use enhance here. Okay, locals is not defined. Locals is not defined. I didn't take in locals on my delete comment. Requested resource wasn't found. Comments records undefined. I need to give that input a name. Instead of edit ID, it's actually going to be ID. And then comment.id should be the name. Post. Type of submit. I wonder if I have to set up the API rules real quick. Okay, so this should be fine. So it looks like it's getting undefined from here though, which is strange because it should be passing. Whoops. Object.from entries. Let's do this. There we go. And I do still need that for the use enhance. I need that to there we go. Nice. So our comments functionality is working pretty well right now. Right now, I think our UI is giving everybody the ability to delete everybody else's comments. So if, for example, I open up a new browser and I log in as a different user, and then I go ahead and comment on the same project. So as you can see, whenever I submitted the comment, it reloaded the page or invalidated the data, which in turn generates the comments that were there now. But I have the option to, for example, delete. Now it's not going to work. Wait. Oh, it will work because I think I own this project. So right now, Walt White owns this project, and we're giving the ability to delete comments to the user who made the comment and also the project owner or the project creator. But if Iris, for example, tries to delete one of Walt's comments, that should not work. Yeah, we get an error. That's just due to our PocketBase API rules. But we don't want them to even have the option to edit or delete anybody else's comments. So for one, we don't want the project owner to be able to edit the comments of users. We only want them to be able to delete them. And then we don't want the users who just commented to be able to edit anybody else's comments or delete anybody else's comments. So we'll just hide those on the UI. And we'll do that. Where's the menu? Here's edit and delete. And then we also have report. So we can say, I think I have access right now to, yeah. So I have access to, I can't remember if I have access to the so I do have access to data.user, so I can get the ID of the user and check if it matches the ID of the comment. Or the comment, not the ID of the comment, but the comment.user, which is the user ID. So I think here for these two buttons, we will make it, we'll edit for sure. It will only be able to be done by the user. So this one will be if data.user.id is equal to comment.user. We want to show this. And then if the data.user equals comment.user or the project.user, which I think we have access to data.project right now. Yeah, data.project. And add in the same if or owner of the project. Yeah, exactly. So I'll say if the data.user is equal to the comment.user or the data.project.user is equal to, or if data.user, I'll just do it this way, keep it cleaner, data.project.user. Then I'll show the delete button. And then I don't want to show the report button to the project owner. That doesn't really seem to make much sense. I don't think you can report your own stuff. That seems kind of counterintuitive. So if well, you can't report your own comment. The owner can report the comment, but the commenter can't. If data.user is not equal to the comment.user. What error am I getting now? Hello? Internal error. Probably have something wrong here. Let me just double check. Is it invalid? No. Oh, wait. Data.user.id. What is all this? Where all that? It came in from my invalid syntax or my typos I was having. Okay. So now, since I'm logged in as Walt White and I own this project, I can delete Iris's comment or I can report it. I can also delete and edit my own comments, but I can't report my own comment. Okay, sweet. So that seems to work pretty well. At least for now. I'll honestly probably maybe pay a designer to design something later on just to clean things up. Because I don't want it to be a complete knockoff of ProjectHunt, but right now we're just trying to implement a lot of the same functionality that they have. And I think we're getting pretty close to it. So they obviously have upvotes on the comments as well, which we can set up fairly easily. They have replies, which so what should we do now? Let's look back. I think what I'm going to probably do first is, I guess this is done for now, but I guess I need to do the dates and I need to do the upvote. I also need to make this button full width because right now when I click over here, it's not actually editing. So where is that button at? It's actually all these buttons. So for delete, I think it's going to center the text on the button though. I think I can say text start. There we go. Now do the same thing for the other ones. Report doesn't do anything just yet. That's going to be something for later on maybe. Let's see here. Cool. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is begin to abstract some of the services / API PocketBase interactions, because I'm doing a lot of repeating myself a lot, especially in almost all my page.servers. I think moving forward, it's just going to make our lives a bit easier to be able to handle all the error catching. So I'm not even doing proper error handling on a lot of these. I think that's what we'll do now. And I guess I'll call this, I guess I can call this like API. I'll call it API for now, and I may change it later. So I guess the first thing that I want to do is I want to be able to get projects. And this is what it looks like right now. So this is projects for a specific user. I want to get all projects. That's here. So the logic's a little bit weird because if there's not a votes, if there's no votes on a project, then this property doesn't exist and it breaks things. So we're mapping over it to kind of set that to an empty array if it doesn't exist. So then what we can do is we can just take this here. Now I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need to take in PocketBase. Or I guess I can just take in locals. I'll take in locals. And then for this one, I think that's all I take in. And I think almost everywhere that I display the projects, I want to expand the votes. I could set this up as a parameter that gets passed in the future if that becomes an issue with expanding the votes on every single project. But I wonder if I can just expand the votes dot user maybe, or the votes dot ID. We'll leave this alone for now. So if I, for example, now import this into this main load function here, I guess the first thing I need to do is actually set up a try catch block in here because right now I'm not doing any type of error handling. So first I'm going to set yeah, I'll just set this into a try catch. And then I'll say if error instance of client response error, which is PocketBase's error. And I'll throw an error or a SvelteKit error. And I'll say error.status and error.data.message, which is the error object that comes back from PocketBase. As you can see here, we have error.status and we also have error.data.message. And then I'll also log this. And then if that's not the case, I'm just going to throw a generic error. So now I should be able to just bring this here. Well, actually, I really shouldn't even need to bring it here. I can literally... And I'm getting the... that's a... So this is only a... I probably should get the full list. Trying to think here how I should do this. I definitely want to implement pagination eventually. Yep. So I'd obviously want to set, I also need to pass in some of these things, right? So I can say, I think PocketBase describes as the page. So page 1. So that'll be page, which is going to be, and then we have the amount per page. page and then per page. Yep. Cool. Per page, we'll default that to 15 or so. Say 25. 15. 25. I can't decide. And then we'll say page here and per page here so that it's optional. We could also set these up as well. So if I just pass nothing in a sort, I wonder if that'll be fine. If I pass an empty string here, I wonder if it'll break anything. I guess I could test it out first. Let's just test it here. So it doesn't seem to break anything. You can see that I created Google afterwards. I deleted it and then recreated it. So I guess I'll set this to the defaults. Trying to think here how I should do this. If I should just take in an object of options. Okay, I'm gonna get too crazy here. So okay. Got it, Agathon, for sure. I guess my concern was, so with doing that though, with PocketBase, since they pretty much give me the ability to specify the page that I'm on, right? For me, I guess it would be more complicated than, so for example, I could use this response here and then set my pagination instantly, right? Because I can know, how many pages I'm gonna have, so how many, pagination buttons to have. And then I also know which page, when the route param changes to 2, for example, I could update the pages to 2 and then get all that same information back. So I would essentially, you're saying just essentially make my own version of this. And welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in tonight. Okay, make my per page like 100. Okay. Okay, that works. I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying now, though. Got it. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Okay, so this should be fine here. We're now handling the errors. We're throwing the error. We're not doing any validation here as far as Zod's concerned. So now I should be able to import this here. I'm really half tempted to change to TypeScript, especially when I start doing this, because I'm going to forget what arguments are required and it's going to irk me, but we'll see. Yeah, no, Agathon, I totally get it. I completely get it. Plus, I would really just rather have them keep scrolling than have to click a button, I guess, and wait for the next page to load, for example. But always, yeah. Get projects, so then I can replace this. Actually, before I do that, I don't know if you saw Agathon, but we got our comments working with both JavaScript and non-JavaScript. Got delete and edit. So edit works. And then oh no, I lied. Okay, we're good. I can edit here still like this and delete like this still. So everything's working with and without JavaScript, which is fantastic. Yeah, I was thinking about it today, and I thought I completely forgot to turn some of my variables into reactive. So setting these here, I'm doing some weird things with the dropdown. I'll probably be corrected on this by somebody when they look at the code, but until then, I'm going to leave it because we're moving forward, and can fix things up later. Said every developer ever. Okay. Let's see here. Edit. Yep, make it work and then fix it later, aka never fix it later. I'm really getting to the point where I may want to switch to TypeScript very, very, very soon. We'll see though. Because when I start using my own methods, my own functions, I'm gonna thank you, Jose. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, right? I don't really know how I did that, but that's what made sense to me. Again, if this was purely JavaScript only, then it'd be easy to do. But since I also have to accommodate for the page potentially re-rendering, it's weird. And I have to pretty much track those together. So I have to track them both with the same things. It's a little strange, but I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how to read or write JS docs. I have not looked into it. But yeah, I could do that. I could. I really want to stream everything with this project though, so I think that would not be a very fun stream to watch. Yeah, Jose, again, I would prefer TypeScript for a fact, especially when I mean, you can see every time I try to type data.something, it instantly tries to import 50 things because it has no idea what data even is. But I will look into JS docs actually. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I test this first method. I'm going to look at that because I may just go ahead and start doing that now. If it's as easy as you say it is, then I'll start using that. I know that SvelteKit itself, I believe, I saw some drama on the GitHub about them not using TypeScript, and they said they found JS docs to be better or equivalent. So Mauro, I completely agree. Unfortunately, like again, I wouldn't have had multiple people message me either on Discord or comment or on Twitter thanking me for making JavaScript videos versus TypeScript like everybody else in the community, then I can understand. TypeScript's one of those things where if you don't start off with it, or if you have never used types before, I've used types in Python recently, and I think the past few versions of Python they've been kind of heavily pushing types. So for me, it's a matter of like just understanding the verbiage, different words they use for things, but yeah, I can see how it can be overwhelming to someone who has no idea what TypeScript is when they see a bunch of random extra things. But if anybody's watching right now that is in that boat, you can literally just take everything that's that looks foreign to you out of the equation, and your code will work the same way. You can take all the extra TypeScript types out, interfaces, types, take it all out, and the code will work the same exact way. It's just a matter of... So let's test this real quick. So instead of on this main page here, instead of actually saying get projects, I'm going to import get projects from API. And then I'm going to say, I think this will literally work like this. Whoops. I need to import serialized non-POJOs. I also need to import default project. Everything works the same way. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, use the restroom real quick, and then I'm gonna start to move some of these over and also look at the JS docs as well to try to see if I can learn that really quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let us look at JS docs. Send me a DM on Discord. Sorry if you hear some background noise. I do live with a woman, so but let me know if it gets too loud and I will try to adjust. Okay, so let's see here. So it's just a comment with @type. Okay, so I can literally define my own types and then start to add those there. Interesting. Now, when I define the types, do those need to be... Do those types need to be inside of a TypeScript file? Okay, got it. Okay, so now I need to figure out what I need to install in order to make this a TypeScript project. And I'm probably gonna have to change some things up. Yeah, I'd rather not declare them all in the comments, to be honest. So I think that I can look here potentially in this template and see, is this what I'm looking at? Oh, this is the starter template, I think. So if I want to migrate to that, I need to upgrade. I need to have a TS config file, I'm assuming. And I'll also need yeah, so look at this. They're actually using it throughout the actual SvelteKit core code. I should just need to install TypeScript then, right? That's all I have to do is just install TypeScript. That's it. I'm obviously gonna have to create a TS config I actually never have moved the project from JavaScript to TypeScript. I've always started out with TypeScript or started out with JavaScript and kept it at JavaScript. Yeah, let's see here. Let me just check one of my other projects I have somewhere. Okay, so it looks like I just need to I guess I could always do this. I could say yes, using JavaScript with JS doc comments. I guess, right? This is fine. But it can go either way, right? I can have, these are the same. I think it's just going to determine what they make my beginning files, right? Okay, so it actually just keeps everything as JavaScript. Oh, I haven't installed that, that's why. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, but I think I think I could slowly start to migrate over to TypeScript rather than doing a full-on. What should I do? My current viewers, do I go to all the way to just the TypeScript and refactor or I guess I don't have too much, but I could also just go here and then change the TypeScript later once I have all the types defined without actually dealing with all of the errors that I'm going to get off the jump. I think I'm going to go with the middle ground here. What else do I need? I need Svelte preprocess. I guess this is probably, yeah, but these are the initial ones. I think some of these are going to install other ones, right? I would assume. Yeah, I think I got that from having, I think I installed that when I installed Tailwind CSS or Daisy UI, one of the two. Do I also have playwright test? I do. Adapter auto kit, Tailwind. Boom. Okay, I think wow, it's already yelling at me. That's funny. Is that all I had to do, really? Let me just do an npm install. And then I guess here I will take that. Okay, yeah, it's a much simpler approach, I think, for now. And then again, if it has the same effect, then I don't see why not. Okay, so in the source, let's make an app.d.ts. Let's copy this over. You do, okay. That's awesome to know that you're using it in a production setting here. Again, I did read something a few weeks ago about them talking about making SvelteKit TypeScript, and they argued against it, saying that they said they would give JS docs a try, and if it worked out, they would keep it going, and it worked out. They had no issues. So I don't actually have to import the types, or do I? So for example, if I just have, for example, this types here, right? And looking at the way that you sent this here, is this already importing it? Is it importing it here, or is it, do I still have to import it within my... Okay, they are importing the comment. Okay, cool. Let me just read this for a second here. That's really all there is. Okay, here's all of the actual. But I can just delete it. I can just do the types with TypeScript. So for example, here, I could say, let's see. So obviously for this one, this needs to be defined as an actual page data type. So I just make a comment. Am I missing something here? JS doc seems like a lot of typing. Yeah, so this is, yeah. So it's a server load. Paid server load, yeah. So is this all it is though? This looks like it's not. Am I missing something here? I'm probably missing something in my Svelte config potentially. No. Oh, there we go. Let me make sure I have all the right things here. This should be fine. Okay, so my next loader will be built. I see, I think. Maybe. There we go. Fantastic. Oh man, I'm really it does seem like a lot of typing. I'm trying to think if I just want to change to TypeScript. I'm torn right now. So for this, I guess, how do I declare this as a... Oh, I say param at the top. Is there like a shortcut that I can do to like... I think I go to TypeScript. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do it. Unless there's a shortcut for me to make those comments without me having to manually type in those. Adnan, thank you. Thanks for coming back to the stream this evening. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I know the... Yeah, but for params, I'm gonna have to do it for every param, I guess. Every time I take in params, right? I'm gonna have to do it. Or will this just automatically... I guess this will automatically do it because it's an action. Like he said. Okay, I see. And then I can just say PocketBase. I think I'm just gonna do TypeScript. I think I'm gonna do TypeScript. I think that's what I'm gonna do. There shouldn't be much I have to do with this. I'm already running pre-process. This stuff's already working the same way, I believe. So this should be it. Oh, yeah, that might help, right? Show you guys something really cool right now. Ready? Batch rename. And I just broke my application. Just kidding. Wait, what? Oh, I had that file open still. This is the right choice. I like it. No, is this right? No. This is an action, action data. Or is this action data? This is actions. And then is this an action? Or is this, let me see here. Hey, Chris. So this is going to be a request event. Export cons actions to get type hints for your locals. Yeah, for like my PocketBase and my users. Yeah, so PocketBase, let me see how. Yeah, I am. Because I'm starting to abstract to my own custom methods, my own custom functions, and I'm gonna forget the type or forget the arguments all the time. And I'm also getting annoyed with how I keep auto importing things on accident with. Now they have types for PocketBase. Nice. Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Morrow. So it's going to give me this always because it's always going to possibly be null. I think it's actually a layout, right? Layout server load. Okay. So now I can actually take advantage of Zod for types. I guess my only problem with this is that I'm going to have more throughout my application. So I don't know how well this is going to work out, but now since my error could be multiple different types, yeah, so I'm going to check. So, oh yeah, okay. So I could say if error instance of, and then I'll say this is again could be potentially be a PocketBase client response error. And I can say if, whoops. It's a Zod error. Now, They are. Okay, and then I just define my own posts. Okay. So I could do interface, project, extends record, and that's coming from PocketBase. And then I can set whatever fields. Let's just say I have, I guess what comes from record. So it doesn't include the ID by default. It does, okay. And then I need to have I think it's, what is it, projects, votes? Okay, got it, cool. Is this? And this would be of type votes. Would be an array of votes. All it has is the user, which is a string, and a project. So with this, In this get, let's see here. In this get, where is it? Get projects. This could be an empty array, or it could be an array of votes. I guess I'll define the user as well too, right? Well, I guess okay. Actually, this is actually not going to be, it's just going to be an ID. But here, is everybody can ignore this? Okay. I was going to ask if I should just do an optional set up optional chaining, but that's getting on my nerves. Oh wait, whoops. Well, I guess the reason it can be null is because it's set here, right? It's not correct. Form data entry value? Is that what this is considered? Because if I use this in here, it's gonna reassign it to that, right? This is the proper syntax for this. Property ID is missing in type. Yeah. Well, there we go. Okay, so should I just take out the option for it to be null here? Hello, Moham. Yeah, it can be. Actually, I think I have it set to undefined. So is this okay? So if they're not logged in, when you're not logged in, I can set event.locals.user to undefined. Would that be, I guess, better in this case, or does it not matter? Either way. So for example, if in my, okay. Got it. I see what you're saying. So I guess then I need to change up the ways that I'm checking things. I think, actually, I'm not really protecting anything right now except for, actually, yeah, I'm just doing if the user ID is not, so I think we're good there. One second, guys. Now, one thing I am concerned with is the serialized non-POJO piece, right? Well, no, Jose, so no one has to be logged in. You don't have to be logged in to use this application. So there could be essentially no user present. At least how it's set up right now. And then certain, let me actually make sure that I have this. I actually don't even have this set up properly for that. So I actually need to wait. Yeah, okay, so I have this right here. So basically, if they're not the project user, which in this case, in Agathon's case, this would still evaluate to false or true, because the user ID would be an empty string. So this error would get thrown, which this is a okay, so let me just define the user then, and then I will set this to like an empty user. I think right now all I have is name and avatar. And is that what it actually is? Avatar. but I'm gonna need all of that stuff. Hi, EFM. Thanks for stopping by. You're welcome. Right now I'm trying to get situated with TypeScript in this project. Good catch. Good catch. This is actually an object. Haven't done. Yeah, it just comes up. It's just nullable, so it's just empty. That should, yeah. What else am I missing here? I'm missing load. Is there an easier way to do this? I have a SvelteKit backend and Golang backend with API. I want to send request to SvelteKit for validation forms and then send request to Golang API. I guess it depends. Are you using are you trying to support non-JavaScript? Like, are you using form actions? Or do you just want to send the request directly there from the client? Again, as long as I mean, if you're validating them, then SvelteKit will, then saying the SvelteKit first will obviously be easiest, but technically right now I'm using a Golang backend, I guess, with PocketBase. So, but SvelteKit's handling the validation, but there's also validation on the database as well. So it gets validated twice. What are your all's thoughts on this? I know what Agathon's saying. Wait. And that's essentially doing what? Just making this an empty object with all those properties? Awesome. Okay, so now my user cannot be null, right? Which means I no longer need this. Or this. Right? Wait, where was I just at? Okay, so can I do now, can I do something like this here? Like if I don't want to pass the entire comment object. Partial. That's really the word I was looking for. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. I think I could override that. So oh. Wait, no, that's not going to be the case here. Let me think here. So this could potentially be undefined because it's it's a partial. Yeah, I could send the form data directly, but I'm pulling the project from the params. I'm also setting the user, and then I'm also using Zod here. Oh, that's why, I think. That's his why right here, I think. No? There's no, it's not inferring that type yet. Let me think here. I guess I could do... Where is my... I guess is that a way to get around here, right? Yeah, I guess I could also just move this, right? Now my question is, when I, okay. I guess I could just do this, right? And then say comment obj dot, but I guess that's still optional, right? So ID's coming from the form data. Oh, it's optional here. This is why. I think. No? Well, it's coming, it's getting parsed through here. See you, Agathon. Have a good night. Where does the ID to update come from? Yeah, it's coming from this comment schema.parse. And that's getting passed into this object here. And I think it's because it's a partial, right? Okay. Sounds easy enough. I guess for now I can do this. The thing is though, is honestly, I think this should be of type yeah, I guess that works for now. It's a patch. I'm going to investigate that. I know I can infer types from Zod, but my concern with that is that the user in project aren't passed from the form data, which maybe they should be. Yeah, I do. Which I actually need to update that back to optional then, on if I didn't actually. That's why I have the optional here. Wait. Yeah, that's why the optional, because if you're creating the comment or if you're updating the comment. Yeah. Good catch. action data, right? No? Yeah. Okay. Which we'll have to set up. And then I'm assuming I'll just extend action data here as well. But I guess it would depend on data does not exist on type success boolean. Wait, I already have this defined. I should probably define this somewhere else. Trying to think about how I want to do this. Which I guess this is a project too, but it's not the project in the same sense of. This is more like a project DTO. I have tried Prisma. I have. Why not use Superbase? I don't know. I've used it before on a couple projects, but This is newer and it's self-hosted, relatively easy in comparison to Superbase, and they don't charge you $25 a month. Obviously, the free tier is generous, but if you have multiple projects, I guess you can have multiple accounts, but it's, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that, but I've yet to see it actually done, Lucas. I've yet to see someone self-host Superbase for a production application. I know it is possible, 100%. It's just a lot more complex than a single executable that PocketBase provides. Hey Cody, welcome to the stream. And I think this is going to break because, no? Okay, so that's looking good, right? I am gonna have to start. I am gonna have to define the action data. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm already doing that. Wait. Yeah, I think PocketBase covers most projects, at least most side projects. But again, it's not as mature. It doesn't have the support. So there are arguments against it as well. I'm just doing it for fun. Test it out, see how it goes, see what we can do with it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Lucas, I have nothing against it. I've used it. I actually use it for a project right now that I built for work. Yeah, SQLite is more capable than I thought at first. Hmm. Now, yeah, all of Peter Level's applications run with SQLite. It's kind of impressive. So right now I'm just looking for there's actually I was just reading something here. someone made a now I don't know if this will work with the latest update. I mean, I guess this would be pretty similar. And I guess we could like manipulate it too. Let me see here. So I think I have a sometimes not this type generation tool. See if it actually works. But I think they added their own. So all of these, this base record really doesn't apply. It would be more so these. Which I guess, I mean, is not too, I should have this probably. Do I already have this? Missing, let's just see here. Okay. That's annoying. I can fix that in the TS config. Okay. Hey, Adnan. See you later. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is I'm not really validating most things, most forms, because we've been building pretty fast. So what I can do is I can sort of take advantage of Zod's inferred types and not double the effort of, you know, we can just define the schema and then it'll give us the type 2 that we can use in that action, which is nice. So that's what I'm gonna do right now is I'm kind of setting all these up. I don't think we even have one here. I got name, email, password confirm. I think it's all we're collecting from them on the register user. So now I should be able to just run here. Register user DTO. Parse. Then I want to take out field errors. Okay. Slowly getting back there. Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Where were we? Now, I guess this will be a project record. Yeah, so I actually saw I actually want to change that too, because I saw in KitBase here, which is made by one of the Svelte Society community managers, he is actually doing something different. Let's say it's in here maybe. No, it's in one of these other pages. So he's making structured clones rather than doing JSON.stringify, JSON.parse, which from what I'm reading is faster. It's more robust than JSON.parse. So yeah, let's also do that at the same time. Do I have to... Got it. Oops. And this will allow me to pass in the type, or to, I guess, determine what type I want it to return based on whatever I'm passing it in, right? Awesome. Structure clone. You know what? Is this only available on... Wait, no. Is structure clone not? Did I misspell it or something? I'll look into that. Whoops. Wait, no, I need to do... I'm backwards again. Yeah, so it's showing that it's a function. Yeah, I didn't either until I was looking at this a couple of days ago, and I remembered it today just now too, just to see how other people are handling some of these things. But it's it's essentially doing, from what I understand after reading this, the same thing as JSON.stringify or JSON.parse, JSON.stringify, except it's better, faster. But I don't know why. I wonder if it's only... Because what he does is he returns it from his... I think it might only be able to be available on the client. Because he's always returning it. From his actions. Yeah, it's always being returned. I guess he's doing something here too. Oh, it's a promise though. Right? It does work for you? Structured clone is not defined. 16.14. Oh, I think I saw that it says 17, right? Yeah. So I guess I can upgrade. Is that the stable version, the latest stable version? Oh, it's actually, I'm behind by a couple versions. Wait, what's the 18.12.0? Okay, the past 17. Let me see here. You mean going to 18? Nice, there we go. Nice catch there. I even read the V17. For some reason, I thought I was already on 17. Okay, so now everywhere that we are using serialize non-POJOs, we now need to specify the type that we're passing in. Yeah, I got it working now. It's good. Yeah, so we're good here. Uh-oh. Comment schema is not defined. That's because this is a create comment DTO. And this, I believe, is actually an update comment DTO. And then this is actually going to be a This really isn't a comment though, but using 19. Yeah, I should probably go to 18, huh? 2. Okay, I think I'm slowly getting there. This is my login DTO. Well, in this case, I think that, oh, I'm being weird here. But I think this will just throw error. Trying to think here. I need to look into this though. Check something real quick. Now, does ZFT need to take in? Trying to think here what I want to do. This is going to throw, and then I lose all my values. I don't actually set anything here that I can return back to the user. I guess I could do it a weird way. Might change this in like schema. Might change this to schema, leave this as DTO. That way I can use. Yeah, that would make the most sense, I think, because then once it parses it, it gives me login user DTO, and I can just use login user DTO right there if I wanted to. Now for this is where I'm slightly annoyed, is that if there is an error and I want to return back the email, I don't think that login user is going to have an email. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Undefined. That's what I thought. I guess I could just, am I able to just pass? I wonder if I'm able to just pass in an object here. So if I did that here, if I did, then I pass form data here like this. Yeah, okay, that works. That's how we'll do it across the app then, because right now I'm not doing it like that. Oh wait, no, that's incorrect. And then if not, we'll just throw an error. Wait, actually, if error is an instance of client response error, then we will, yeah, that's what I was, that's what I'm doing. I just didn't know if with Zod form data, if I could pass in like the object out from entries, right? Or if I just pass in a raw form data object, right? Easy enough. And then if there's another error that's not something went wrong logging in. There's actually something else I want to take a look at too. It's called never throw. I've seen it used on a couple of projects I've looked at. But it might be overkill for something like this. It may be best used, I guess, on like a library. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna have to start to actually defining the types for serialized non-POJOs so that they come back proper. And it's actually 10:21, so it's about time for me to stop streaming for the day. Yep. So we did a partial migration from, to TypeScript. Thank you so much for those of you guys who are helping me out. I appreciate it. And I think tomorrow we'll pick back up with finishing, getting all my types sorted out, and then moving on to something else with the application. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that. Mauro, Chris, thank you all so much for the assistance today. You guys are teaching me a lot. Yeah, well, I think once we get all the TypeScript, everything set up with TypeScript properly, and I have some errors, obviously something else is breaking because of something, but yeah, once we get TypeScript set up properly, we'll then be able to start to abstract out some of our routes or some of our common functions. And then we can start moving a lot quicker with adding new features. I definitely want to add the comment feature, the reply to comment feature, upvoting comment feature. Yeah, overall productive day, productive past 2 days. I think yesterday I was migrating PocketBase, and then today migrating TypeScript. So should be a good week. I won't be streaming this weekend. I have family visiting me starting Thursday night, but I may work on a video to release this week. So we'll see. Yeah, thank you all so much. Have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon.